Hey everybody, in this video we are going to go over some basics of graphing linear equations and writing linear equations. So here we have a slope which is called m of -4. We have a y-intercept which is called b of +4. Okay, so let's write that in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So that would be y equals m, -4, times x plus b, which is 4. So we have a y-intercept of 4, so we're going to cross the y-axis right here up 4. Then we have a slope of -4, which is the same as -4 over 1, and slope is rise over run. So we are going to rise -4 and run 1. So a rise of -4 means we go down 4. And run 1 means we go right 1. And we'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And we want to put as many points as we can on the graph. And I've run out of room to go down 4 and right 1. So those are the points I go with. So my graph looks like this. We want arrows on both ends because lines extend infinitely in two directions. Number 2, we have a slope of 1/3. So we have y equals 1/3 x, and then a y-intercept of -4, so -4. So we have a y-intercept of -4. So here down 4 is where we touch the y-axis. We have a rise of 1 and a run of 3, so that's up 1 and right 3. And I'll just put 1 off the graph here, so that's up 1 and right 3. Now I can fit another one going the other way, so to maintain that same slope, I can do down and left. So that would be like a negative over negative, which is still a positive. So down 1 and left 3. And then I connect my points, and there is my line. Number 3, we have an equation of y equals slope, -2/3 times x, and then y-intercept, -2. So that's down 2, there's my y-intercept. I cross the y-axis at -2. Then the slope is -2/3, which means I go down 2 and right 3. So down 2, right 3. Down 2 and right 3 would put me somewhere over here. Okay, so I've run out of room that way, but I can go the other way. So to maintain a negative slope, I could go up and left. That would be positive over negative, so up 2 and left 3. And we can see we've maintained that same slope. And now I can connect my points. And there's my line. Number 4, we have y equals -4/9 x minus 3. Okay, so we start down 3. Then from there we go down 4 and right 9, and I can't fit either of those on my graph. But what I could do in order to fit on this graph is go halfway. So I could go -2 over 4.5, and I'll just approximate that 0.5 on the graph. So down 2 and right 1, 2, 3, 4.5, right about there. Then I could go up 2 and left 4.5, right there. And I connect those points, and there is my line. Okay, so next we have y equals 5/2, 5 over 2x minus 4. So we start down 4, there's our y-intercept. And then we can go up to 5, so the rise is 5. And the run is 2. Okay, so I'll do that again, rise of 5. And that's going to take me 1 off the graph, and a run of 2. It's good to put as many points as we can on the graph, and sometimes even go just a little bit off the graph so we can keep our slope through the line. So then we have y equals -7/6. There's the slope times x, and then the y-intercept plus 2. So we cross the y-axis up 2, and our slope is -7/6, so that's down 7 and right 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then right 6. That is going to take me 1 off the graph. And I think going up 7 is going to take me a little too far off the graph to try to put another point. Okay, next we have y equals 1/5 x. There's my slope minus 2. So we have a y-intercept of -2. So down 2, that's where I cross the y-axis. A slope of 1/5, so it's a rise of 1 and a run of 5. And instead of positive, positive, I could do negative, negative, so down 1 and left 5. And last, we have an equation of y equals 1/4 x minus 2. So we have a y-intercept of -2. A slope of 1/4, that's a rise of 1 and a run of 4, or a rise of -1 and a run of -4.